Hey guys, this is a Dorma pinned up custom pin challenge lock from Texas Jim. These are really high quality locks, and Texas Jim looks like he's threaded the top of all the chambers and put in these Allen screws to turn it into a training lock. Here's what your bitting looks like, and of course Texas Jim. It does work beautifully. Have not picked it, but let's see what we can do. Nice wide open keyway so we can fit a fat pick in there, so 30,000, 28,000, probably even a 32 if you have it like a Goso. That probably would work as well. I'm going to try top of the keyway. If I can find a fat one, that'll work. And because I know it's a challenge lock, I want something with plenty of lift, so I'm going to use this gem. Alright, all the way to the rear, if I can get it in there. It is a little bit tight. Alright. Light tension, turn this just a little bit, there we go. Light tension, find a binder, all springy. Okay, first pass through I didn't find it. Okay, that was pin 4, no, I don't know if you saw that, I got a very slight, I just barely brushed against him. I'm on pin 5 now. A little bit of counter rotation. Okay, I'm under him. I'm on 6. Again, I don't know if you can see a little bit of counter rotation there. Okay, I got a click. I'm not sure if that set him. I did not get a turn on the core. I got a click though. Okay, that was pin 2. I got a little turn on the core. I'm on pin 1. Looks like some counter rotation there. And I got a good turn on the core now. Good fault set. 5 is back down. And pin 1. Okay, we got a pretty good fault set going. Alright. I went through the stack twice now. I got no feedback in any of them. I'm going to tighten up on my tension a little bit. Put a little bit more pressure on the pick. Trying to find the one that's going to give me some feedback at least. I got nothing. Oh, that was pin 3. Got a click out of him. I'm on 6. No, he seems like he's set. Okay, that was 3 again. One more click. I'm on 6 again. Can't get under him. I'm going to have to force the pick under him. Get under there, you devil. Counter rotations. Oh, there we go. We're open. I was going to say counter rotation. We're going to drop something here, but we got an open. So let's see what Texas Jim has done to us here. Alright, Phillips. Not an easy pick, not a standard Dorma for sure. And of course, my sample size here is large. I've only had a few Dormas to play with, so it's kind of hard for me to say positively how they're all pinned. I really can't say for sure, but let's see what we got here. Oh, definitely not a standard Dorma. We're looking at some counter milled. I don't know if you can make it out. We got counter milling here, threaded, counter milling on the second one, and threaded on the first chamber. So definitely not a standard Dorma. Alright, let's start dumping this out and take a look. Handmade serrated key pin, handmade spool key pin, spool, serrated, and another serrated. See if you can, let me get the light, maybe you guys can get a better look at what you see inside of there. Oh, not only are we counter milled, but the bottom of them are also threaded. What a nasty lock. So these serrated ones would not only get caught up in the counter milling, but when they were down at the bottom, they were grabbing in the serrations. Kind of nasty. Kind of cool, huh? Okay, we got a drunken serrated spool combination. And we got a little wafer here to keep him from falling. Oops, I dropped him here somewhere. Keep him from falling into the pins. Thought he fell right there, but there's definitely a wafer there. The next one is a serrated spool. Third one, bad looking spool. Next one, there you are. Wow, that's an odd looking thing. Barrel with the spool on each end. Kind of the same, another weird looking one. And the last one, another drunken spool. Let me pull this out so I can show you how that works. Here's the spool and here's the wafer. And then the spring rides up here. So you put the wafer, let's see if we get this up here next to the camera. You put the wafer on top of the spring so that the sharp part of the pin doesn't jab down inside of the spring. It just keeps it from plunging down the side of there. And then when you start to pick it, this thing kind of flops around, giving you all kinds of feedback, but none of it good. Anyway, all handmade pins. What a great job. All looks like serrated or spool key pins. And then I don't even know what to call these things. They're all custom made by Texas Jim. Anyway, Texas Jim, thank you, sir, for the lock. I appreciate it. You guys stay safe, stay legal. Hey guys, I was putting this thing back together and I took all the Allen screws out, and I think it's important to give Texas Jim just a little bit more credit in terms of deviousness. I don't know if you can see that, but not only did he thread each of those chambers for the Allen screws to hold all the guts in, those are threaded all the way to the bottom. The entire length of those is threaded through the entire body. So, I mean, that is why I was having so much trouble grabbing on. All those uppers have serrations on them, just grabbing inside of those threads. So, Texas Jim, I really do give you credit. What a great, tricky lock. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Texas Jim.